start by thanking the parents of the bride, Ruta and Art, for bringing us together for this exciting celebration. And thank you to Will's parents, Cindy and Ben, for the great evening yesterday. To the guests from near and far, thank you for being here. Being here today is all the more meaningful, and I'm personally so happy that you were all able to make it here for Ashley and Will. And of course, Alana, thank you for officiating the amazing ceremony today, for all the different hats that you've worn in preparation and today, and for your heartfelt maid of honor speech. But mainly, I'm here to say a few words about Will, the guy who sat next to me on a bus up to Dartmouth. We were on our way up to Hanover for the Dimensions Admitted Student Weekend. And a few months later, when roommate assignments were sent out in the mail, I looked at the piece of paper and I saw the name, Will Chan, and immediately I made the connection to that bus ride. So as an aside, Dartmouth is known for its uncanny ability to know every detail about its alumni and students' lives, and also similarly infamous for its non-random pairing of roommates. So whether it was pure luck, or whether Dartmouth knew that we sat together on that bus and had a great conversation, I gained a great roommate, a brother, and a friend for life. Two eager freshmen from the Midwest, we embraced our first terms at Dartmouth and stayed mostly out of trouble. I think we would all agree in saying that you can always find Will wearing a smile and enjoying the moment. But most importantly, Will loves to make other people happy and bring people together. So on that basis, our dorm room became a bit of a destination on campus. Not for the traditional crazy freshman parties, but for bringing together our friends and friends of friends for good conversation and a nice drink, which Will and I would traditionally have a tasting of on Friday afternoons as we were preparing. And Henry also was a key partner in crime on our floor. So Will, Henry, and I, and a number of lightweight rowers, which was a sport that Will enthusiastically took up as a walk-on freshman year, continued as fraternity brothers in Kaigan. That was where we met an older member of the house, mentor, so to speak, Chris Vakya. In Kaigan, I saw Will really become a leader, and also to become a mentor himself. Will was the houseman, which is a very thankless job that involves fixing everything in an 80-year-old house time and time again when it breaks. But Will approached this role with such a great attitude that you really never see, and he enjoyed making things better. He was happy every time he went to a guy's room to fix something and just caught up and spent time with the guys in the house. So that's Will's second quality, generosity. I haven't had a friend or really interacted with anyone who is as generous and shares with others in the same way that Will does. So through the rest of Dartmouth and the years afterward, Will and I stayed close friends. I was living in other cities for 2 years when he had his toughest days of investment banking, but alongside Ting, they kept a great attitude and enjoyed their time in New York City. At the same time, my son Charlie was getting a bit older and started to get to know Will very well, almost like an uncle. Whether he was at a birthday party or joining us for dinner, Charlie loved spending time with Will, appreciating another one of Will's great qualities, being spontaneous and fun. So putting it all together, Will is generous and likes to make people happy and is a fun and spontaneous person, but all the while being pragmatic. I think it's clear not only why Ash is drawn to him, but why they work so well together. When I heard that Will and Ash had reconnected in Chicago, I was not surprised that the relationship was off to a strong start. I knew that Ash had the same sense of adventure, partnership, and caring qualities that fit so well with Will. Their personalities have complemented each other as they've navigated work, school, and life in different cities, and they share the same passion for adventurous travel, and most importantly, good food. Sarah and I were planning a trip once when we coincidentally discovered that we'd be in Lisbon on the same day as Will and Ash, and we had the chance to see firsthand how happy they are when they're exploring the world together. Well, despite a few of the more unusual seafood dishes during our dinner. So I think next time we'll meet for a good pasta in Rome. Ash and Will, I share the same excitement with everyone who's spoken so far and everyone who's here today about how great of a couple you'll be starting your new life together. Continue to be your caring, fun-loving selves, and continue to make each other happy every day. So please raise a glass to Will and Ash. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.